Hello friends and welcome back to the third part of the Battle of Chickamauga. I do believe I'm saying that correctly now, I have double checked. Thank you very much for the links in the previous episode. You can see this battlefield has very much expanded. I would say that it's very much steeped in chaos from head to toe. You can see that we're strong in positions with gaps in our line in several places. I think we're okay here because they literally can't pass. But I think what we're going to have to do is push through here, make a strong sort of round top defence there, and then start pushing up towards these points. I think the only way I'm going to consider this battle a victory is if I take every single point. So up here, we're very much sort of scraping the barrel a bit. I think what we might have to do is send the Straw Hats out here and try and get them in here and move the line up and sort of refresh our troops. In the south here, we're continuing to chase them and try and rout this unit from the field. They're pretty much our only threat down here just now. And then I think what we're going to do is leave some infantry here to cover just in case and try to slowly sweep north, just making sure there's nothing else lying in store here. In the centre here, this is going to have to be the strong point, so I think we're going to try and push through here and see what we can do. I would say we overall at the moment have the edge. We seem to have, what, 3? Do we only have 2 of the points? That can't be right. Oh no, we've got 4 of the points. We have 2 left to take. So what we're going to do is continue, allow this to play out a bit, and then see what we're doing and where we're going to be doing it. So cavalry here, we're going to form up in the woods. They're hopefully going to crossfire. Price can also pull back. Pelham's going to try and form up there, ideally quickly. And then we'll see what we can do. They're going to come in here. So the Straw Hats, I'm going to detach some skirmishers. I'm glad I did that. They're going to come out here. Straw Hats are going to come up. We're going to try our best to sort of fire at them, see what we can do. Let's move up and skirmish them as well. Down here, these guys are still on the field. My god. I'm pretty paranoid that there are going to be like reinforcements arriving. It's a road, so you can never tell with these sort of maps. I'm going to get you off your horses, just in case they turn around and fire a volley. But I'm hoping we can keep a sort of steady flow of fire here. Especially when we start firing at them from sort of 2 sides like this. Brigadier General Tom Preston is... Oh my god, Dolski's mad lads are in trouble. You're far too expensive to be sort of being exposed like this. Look at the cavalry here. When I say cavalry, of course I mean cannons. Right, we really do need to start trying to organise this. You 3 guys should be making pretty light work of them. Price, we're going to get back on horseback. I'm going to bring him here and see if he can help out. Hopefully as quick as possible. Right, here I'm going to just pause and I'm going to just try and get everyone moving to where I think we're going to need them. I'm going to leave Taylor here. That should help cover this road in this sort of round area. The Lucky Brigade are going there. McHenry, I'm going to move up here to help. He's going to come towards this left sort of flank of this battlefield. We're going to move Steve-O's Outlaws to there. They're going to run. The Widowmakers are going to come round there. Pelham's fighting here. Moody's going to come up and help out. Sullivan's going to filter in behind them. We're going to try and start to really push them from here and try and put the sort of the almost the pressure on the enemy here. So we're going to set a defensive line here should they try to come at us. We're going to do our best to deal with Lighty here, but yeah, it's going to need overlay microed. We're routing them now, that's excellent. Let's move you up. You lads are, I think you'll get your work ahead of you here, to say the least. They're firing shrapnel on us, but we are in the forest. And the 47th can move around there, I hope. Start firing at them. Pushing them back. Our infantry brigades here are moving up, they're starting to get the pressure on. 3rd range battery's doing fine, 2nd range battery will get in behind. Probably should keep some troops here just in case. We'll see. Steve-O's Outlaws are hopefully going to move up and get volleys into them. They're getting absolutely decimated. The 47th we're going to move up here. Actually, they've got thousands of troops here, so let's just not do that. Let's reevaluate. Let's leave you guys in situ here and then try and hopefully swing around. These guys are taking a massive damage here, like a really large amount. I'm going to try and get Price here, maybe try and break them through and get into these cannons. If we could even charge them and stop them firing, then we can hopefully micro it a bit more. Here I'm going to double charge and just see if we can capture or rout them. Be nice to get rid of them once and for all. Here we've got a nice sort of defensive line, I guess you could call it. Taylor's got a nice line of sight there. McHenry's coming up here and we're going to just keep doing what we can. I would have charged them if there hadn't been a sort of infantry at the back there. Pelham's going to come up here. We're running out of ammo here, so where's our closest ammo? It's Heinz here. So I reckon we'll move Heinz along here and see if we can get him round. Ammo does seem to be becoming the sort of overall resounding issue here. And sadly, there's not a lot we can do about that. We are kind of stretched pretty thin just now. We're going to try and run them all up and get some crossfire here. But I think we know that's not going to be too straightforward. And then we're going to leave Sullivan here just guarding the batteries. We'll move them up a bit. I think Henry's going to probably... I reckon we'll put him in here. Is there men here? What are they firing at? Is there men in here? Our cannons were firing at something. There is. I'd have went straight by him. Somehow these guys are still fighting. It honestly blows my mind. They're only 60 men down from our previous volleys. Oh my god, what has happened here? What has happened here? Okay, Sullivan's going to have to move up a wee bit, I think. You lads need to be firing at them. We're going to fire at Barnes. We're going to try and... we're probably going to overcommit here a bit, but I'd like to rout him if we can. The Straw Hats, I'm going to get back up here. They're just offering another distraction. I'm going to pull these lads back a bit. I'm going to get Dolski's Mad Lads back. And our ammo, we need that to get over to, I reckon, here. But you guys charge. You guys charge. Widowmakers move up. I'm firing at them. It'd be actually really nice to capture some of these supplies here, wouldn't it? Really nice. Taylor, can you sort of spin around? There are brigades in here. That just shows you, I thought this area was done and dusted, but there's still brigades at large here. I'm going to try and close in on them with 3 different brigades, and I'd like to think that's them done. Are they finally gone? My god, I think they are. Finally. Southern Twisters I'm going to put there. The big game hunters can step in there, and the CSA regulars, we'll get them back on horseback. They can come up here and keep the situ as. They're still duking out there. Here we are getting pushed back in places, actually. That's not great. We're getting pushed here, so let's move the lads up, try and help out. Straw Hats, I'm going to pull them back. They've kind of done their bit. We're bringing our ammo across here. At a steady pace, I would say. Pelham's going to move up. Our infantry here. I think the Grey Caps could pull back. I think they're worse for wear. The 47th and the Light Brigade can move up towards the front. And this is where they seem to be most concentrated at the moment. We'll move the range batteries up. They're going to be continuing to work for us, I think. And the Rusty Pipes can come up here as well. We're going to completely overwhelm them. We're going to charge them from this side, from the rear. I'd like to think that will be them done for. And then we'll hopefully bring in some help to do something similar right here. We're going to charge here now, both sides. I'd like to think if we don't kill them, we'll capture them, right? Here we're in pretty dire straits. There's ammo here. I think I'll move this ammo up. We'll get that ammo up here if we can. This is surely going to be a capture. There's like 2,000 men here. They're outnumbered about 8 to 1. They should be standing even a chance. Bradley surrendered. Excellent. We'll pull them here. We need to immediately swing these lads around here and get them involved. If we could even capture them or get some, crossfire, that would be excellent. Widowmakers can go in there. Steelers Outlaws firing there. Right, Sullivan come up. Pelham come up. We've got men covering here if they do try to push, which I guess they are actually. Ammo's coming in here. The lads are duking out here. I'm going to bring Price round. The Straw Hat skirmishers can reattach themselves. We need the men. We're going to get them round here into the forest. I'm going to dismount them. We're going to try and rout them and wheel round. They are pushing this point hard. The Scotch Guard are in a terrible way. This is definitely the weak point. I think we're going to have to bring the Blackpool Brigade here. And what I'll do is I'll leave some skirmishers here. Not skirmishers, sorry, detached men here. The Richmond boys. We've got thousands of men here doing nothing, so that can't stand, obviously. Going to move up here and just keep the pressure on them. Bradley's going to come back here next to the sort of points, I guess. And here we're going to wait a bit of time. Although I guess time is getting away from us as we progress here. Moody can move up. We'll get him over here. Range battery there. Range battery there. And we'll get the ammo round here. I think the time for a cheeky charge is coming here. Not quite yet, but it's approaching. Straw Hats here have been kind of decimated. I'm going to pull them back. They've kind of held as we needed them to. Dolski's Mad Lads can get in here in the woods. The 3rd Dixie and Co, they're going to end up getting pushed, I think. So I'm going to pull them back. I'm going to get the Blackpool Brigade here. I'm going to try and swing around. Quite a frustrating battle this, because we're winning like resoundingly in places, and then in other places we're struggling. The Widowmakers are keeping them at bay just now. Moody's coming here. We're going to get him there, and hopefully he'll come through and fill out. I really do want to charge, but I know these cannons are going to really ruin our day if we do that. Sullivan's going to move up. Pelham's going to move up. Light Brigade, we need them getting in the woods. Same the... oh god, the 47th are wrecked. 47th pull back. Range battery can hit them. Other range battery can hit them. Price can come here. And then here, we really do just want to occupy the woods. That's all we're looking to do. The Blackpool Brigade are going to come here and we're going to try and fight around. No idea, honestly, what sort of shape we're in overall. Price has sort of done his bit. I'm going to bring him back here just to sort of hold the point. I'm going to get McHenry up there. The Lucky Brigade can come up here and Taylor can stay here, sort of defending the crossroads. A bit of a gap here. We do have a bit of a gap, but I'm honestly feeling quite confident. I'm feeling quite confident. The Widowmakers are going in there. Witty's going to come up here. I'm going to try and flank him around and get into these cannons. The cannons are the danger here. I think they're what's stopping us mostly from advancing. The Light Brigade are duking it out here. They're doing pretty well, if I do say so. I'm going to pull these guys back. I think they're going to enter more of a defensive role here. A quick firing, quick moving sort of mobile force. The Blackpool Brigade here are coming round. We'll just keep them moving. Wolf Legion can come up here. And I think the Richmond boys, we're going to need to move them up here to help out, because they're coming this way. They've just routed them from the point. You guys need to run. Blackpool Brigade need to run. Second Dixie boys need to wheel a bit, because there's thousands of men coming across there. Oh dear, oh dear. Here we are pushing the Light Brigade here in trouble. We're going to get 2 batteries to hopefully counter fire there. Sullivan's charging there and we're going to wheel them to fire there. Stevo's Outlaws are going to be going in very shortly. McHenry has caught them again. Guy won't give up. I respect it. We need ammo over here still, so I'm going to move them. Widowmakers can move up. Moody can move up. Very close to charging point here. Very close. Light Brigade can keep moving up here. The 2 batteries, we're going to fire at them now. Pelham's going to move up. I think we might charge here once we fire a volley. I think that's the dream. Here they have been routed again, that's good. The Blackpool Brigade skirmishers, they can go reattach, because the Blackpool Brigade are they're fighting their way around. Ghost Legion can come here, fire at them. You can move up here. They've got a lot of brigades in here. I'm not saying they're effective, but there's a lot of brigades. Pelham, and you go. You're still fighting away here. We're going to charge here now. Moody's going to swing around here. Widowmakers are going to flank them. Flank shot them. Henry's coming up here. This post guy, or post, is still up here. My god. Man will not cease. He's still at it. Ammo we're going to try and keep in the vicinity here. And we're going to fire at the cannons as much as we can. You've done your bit there. Fire there. McHenry's going to come round here and stop them from getting behind us. Stevo's Outlaws are exhausted. Honestly, that does not shock nor surprise me. We're going to form them up there, start firing. Sullivan cannot charge yet, just about. And we're going to charge again. Outnumbered there, so this could be rough. Oh, they're being blocked. So we need to fire at them first before we go for the guns. I think they're going to rout. I hoped they were going to rout, but they are not, apparently. McHenry's coming up here to deal with post. Or post, I'm still not sure which it is. The Grey Caps are in here. We're going to mount them up and they're going to be just falling back to the point. It's going to be their role just now. We've got a nice sort of defensive line here though. We need to just push for this final point. According to the battle, we've got 2 hours to go. So in theory, plenty of time. Richmond boys are going to move up to the tree line and hopefully they're going to take the brunt of the fire here. The second Dixie can move there. The first Rebel Yell, almost 2,000 kills. 2,000. That is wild. Light Brigade, I think it's your turn to shine. We're going to move you up through the woods and hopefully do some damage to them. These cannons are finally gone. We're going to keep the pressure on here and continue moving. And here, we're out of ammo with Heinz. Now, just to remind you all, Heinz had like 35k worth of ammo. So we're going to need to now get Lynch up here. The range batteries, we're going to move up in the woods. It's actually probably very dangerous here. So what I'll do is I'll move one there, and then the 5th Rusty can go there. Light Brigade, we need them taking out these guns before we decide what we're truly going to be doing next. Moody here can come this way a bit more. Stevo's Outlaws can go there. Sullivan's going to try and come round here and turn towards them. Try and hit them from sort of 2 sides. Stevo's, can you fire at them? You're about to fire a volley, I think. And Moody's coming up as well. He can also fire at them. Keep them at arm's length if we can. Moody's going to turn there. The fact, we could probably fire now, actually, looking at it. So some volleys in. Pelham's going to charge shortly, I think. By shortly, I mean right now. Light Brigade have just taken another sore one. I do not want them moving. I want you setting up, getting yourself loaded, and you're going to fire at them because they're coming at us. Yeah, I think we're going to have to sort of... Oh, we're charging there. Not my command, but we're charging. So I guess we'll commit to that, right? Witty's coming up. Steve-O's Outlaws coming up. The Widowmakers I'm going to leave here covering. The Lucky Brigade are going to sort of scout behind, and we're going to do the exact same there. Taylor is going to move up the woods a wee bit. And Hines is coming back to the sort of... I guess this is like the defensive point / prison area. The CSA regulars, I'm going to move them up because I think they could be pretty useful around here, especially if we encounter a lot of cannons again, which I'm sure we will. Pelham's in trouble though, big trouble. Cannons here are trying to cover, but I'm not sure how they're going to get on. Here I'm going to withdraw them back a bit. You guys need to fire at them. Blackpool Brigade doing work there. Smokey's Bandit's going to move up, and you lads are going to get hopefully a bit of respite. The Scotch Guard and the Dixie Boys, they're going to hopefully get a wee breather here. They've certainly earned it. Running out of ammo here though. We are. We're going to move the 3rd Dixie Boys up there, and the 1st Dixie Boys are going to try and get back on the point. We're actually we're really quite low on ammo here with some of the units that have been here a while, so we probably need to be a lot more careful with that. We're going to move the Dixie Boys up and try and get some crossfire here, or through fire, and that should hopefully make light work of them. We have so many men in the south, but I'm so nervy of like a counter-attack with the enemy that we're not anticipating. So I'd rather be a little bit more cautious here. We're almost on the point anyway, so it shouldn't take too long. We're going to move our range battery up. I'm going to risk it here and go for this and move the 1st Rusty Pipes there, and I'll bring the Widowmakers over here hopefully to help out. Pelham here is in trouble though. Oh, okay, there's what we didn't want. You guys all need to just start firing. Hopefully we can get some nice shots in from not quite point blank, but you know, it's good range. We're nice and close. This has been the bloodbath here, right, in these woods. It's been an absolute slog for both sides. Smokey's Bandit's doing some work there, the 1st range doing work. Light Brigade are here should we need them. Move these lads up. Might be time to soon push the Straw Hats up here, but the casualties for them have been very, very rough. In fact, let's go. theRandolfski's Mad Lads. We're going to move up and try and press them here. There'll be three sides we're attacking them. I don't imagine any armed force would stand up to that for too long. I'm going to try and run Pelham here into the woods so there's at least extra cover for him, because he's just standing out in the sort of open here, which isn't going to do well for anyone. We have 1 point left to take, and I reckon we're maybe 30 minutes of fighting till we get there. There are supplies here. I am a greedy man, so I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. You're going to go fire at will and see if you can grab them. Pelham's going to come here and we're going to fire at the guns. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, they're routing, that's excellent. Keep firing there, boys. Dolski's Mad Lads, I reckon they've done their bit there. I see infantry appearing from the woods, we don't like that. Don't like that one bit. And our boys here, they're taking damage, but they've moved up and they're doing what we needed them to do. They've absorbed where we needed to. These guys are frustrating me here. Got 2 range batteries, I'm going to concentrate them on the infantry at the centre. The Widowmakers are going to come there, and here I am concerned. They could easily reform and cause us havoc. This is like a job for the CSA regulars. And here we're honestly pushing them from multiple sides. I don't think they've got much longer. Steve-O's Outlaws are going to walk their way up there, and Moody's going to walk up on the other side just to cover. Here I'm going to move the Lucky Brigade up here, and the McHenry's going to move up here. We don't want them running, they can take their time. Our ammo here, we're going to have to move back to a safe area, which I reckon is probably next to these guns. And you can see our counter battery is doing some work here. Straw Hats, we're going to need you to fall back a bit. Hopefully this massive crossfire we're about to have here will finish them once and for all. I've no doubt it won't, and they'll somehow come back. They're actually going to be behind our line, so that's fantastic. What I might end up doing here actually is, I can see us actually maybe trying to charge them and take them out. Pelham's Skirmishers, I completely forgot I'd sent them forward. That is genuinely my bad. They deserve better management than that. Going to move up and try and take out those guns. Dolski's Mad Lad's going to keep firing, and the CSA regulars are going to try and close the gap. I reckon they're going to try and cross the water here. I think we are going to need our cannon support up here, so we're going to start moving them, and then the Rusty are also going to move up. Steve-O's going to move up to the edge of this woods. Hopefully we can just get eyes on the point and see what lies in store there. Dolski's Mad Lads, keep going that way please. CSA regulars are moving, want to just keep firing at them when we can. Beautiful. I should probably just charge them, shouldn't I? Move Dolski's Mad Lads there just in case they continue causing problems. Their cannons there are gone. It's pretty massive. Helen can move up. Straw Hats can move up and hit them. Boys are holding here. Blackpool Brigade taking casualties still. Will's Legion come up. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Scotch Guard have to move up there and get involved, I think. I can't believe we've used all our ammo in this battle as well. That's it's blown my mind. Post is coming back. Pelham Skirmishers can go reattach. I think we need the numbers. Stevo's Outlaws, I'm going to detach some skirmishers here. I'm going to send them ahead and see if we can grab those supplies. God knows we need supplies just now. We're going to turn you off fire at will and try and move you across the gap here. Pelham's firing there. Sullivan's firing. The Widowmakers we're going to try and move around. Cannons are about to arrive. That'll offer a bit more support. Stevo's Outlaws sort of skirmish unit are taking one for the team here. They really are. And we've got a nice pocket of them that are, I wouldn't say encircled here, but they're certainly they're being probed on multiple sides. That's what we'll say. But I can actually keep moving them up and get them hopefully here so we can fire a little more, you know, close range. And I think what we're going to have to do is put a unit here because I feel very sort of exposed. I'm going to detach some skirmishers here. I'm going to put them on the edge of this woods. Like Henry's going to move to there. The Lucky Brigade are going to detach skirmishers there, and then they're going to take up position on this sort of barn house. They are out of ammo, more or less. Got a little bit left. I'm going to move them up now. We're going to take this point momentarily. You guys are taking that, and then we are pretty much surrounding them, which is I would say it's massive. That's us got the full field now. We just need to hold. So they now need to come and like move us from the point. Moody's going to chill there, and we're going to look this way. So we've got crossfire. I am going to try my best to grab this, but they are just sort of slowly running away, which I get. We need to do something to try and break this, though. We really do. How did we do down here? I stopped sort of paying attention. Oh, they're gone. Excellent. Another brigade gone then. Ammo, we do have some here. We're going to have to move them up to the point. And I reckon the Widowmakers are going to move over here and just hold this. Right, second Dixie, Smokey's Bandits. I wish your day was over, but I don't think it can be. We're going to have to move you up and try and get involved in these woods. The Straw Hats, we kind of want them just to reform. In fact, they can fall back. Oh, that was probably a mistake. Need to get firing at these cannons. Oh god, we've been charged here and I was not paying attention. Moody's going to come up here. You guys need to go grab these supplies, friends. Stevo's Outlaws are going to move into the point. I'm take them off fire at will now. Right, you lads keep moving up, keep the pressure on. We're holding the northeast here. I think we've got this. I'm feeling... I mean, dare I say I'm feeling confident? I mean, I am. I'm feeling really quite confident, so I'm going to commit to it. I think we have this in the bag. We've said it now. They're very much encircled here, and I think they're starting to feel panicky. Starting to feel almost panicky. Straw Hats are getting their day ruined. Like, wow. Light Brigade, we're gonna get you on your feet, and we're gonna move you in here. And the CSA regulars are also gonna come around here, and I think they're gonna help out. They're just continuing to run. I think at this point we need to just accept that we're not going to grab them, and I'll leave Stevo's Outlaws here as a cavalry force. And they can shoot all they want now. They can go daft. Pelham has been turned back. That's not good because we have a load of our cavalry here. Not cavalry, sorry, cannons that are now unsupported. So Sullivan genuinely, like, he has to hold. He has to. We're going to move up and try and take out Simonson here. The Black Brigade are going to move up and face them. You're going to move in there. You're going to move in there. Light Brigade's going to move up and fire at them from the flank. The CSA are going to move up. You're going to continue firing there. They're about to crumple. There's only 173 men left there. They'll be gone very soon. We're going to move up our cannon batteries a bit, although I think their work is limited. There's only 20 minutes of this battle left. I think we've got this one in the bag. Seems to be a sort of retreat going on there. That won't do. And here, when did they arrive? I've obviously fought them because they're absolutely battered, but I don't recall. I don't think we missed any brigades down there. I think we're chasing them pretty much all down. Are they doing a light push for the point? Don't like that. Ghost Legion can turn that way. Scotch Guard can come up here and help out. Blackpool Brigade are out of ammo. It's not really a surprise. There's been some seriously prolonged fighting here. CSA regulars can move to here and then we'll get them sorted. Dolski's Mad Lads move up. Straw Hats move up. Need to help out here. Keep this pocket surrounded here so they can't break out towards this. I think the Southern Twisters are going to have to turn that way and look at them before the end of this battle. Ammo here's empty, yeah. Right, okay, I think we got this. I think we've got this. I don't think there's going to be anything else sort of magical or, you know, unique happening. I think it's just going to be a case of doing the basics to the end. I'm trying to see if there's any sort of really badly damaged brigades here that we could try and finish off, and looking at it, there does seem to be quite a few. It does look like a late sort of push here though, doesn't it? I also think we're going to have to completely reform the army after this battle. Like, completely reform them. Ghost Legion, we don't want you to take any more casualties, you can sort of fall back. They do have hunters. They're not particularly expensive, but I'm not looking to replace any guns here when we don't have to. Lytle here, or Little, he's about to get his day ruined, I think. Point blank volley with soldiers that are well rested. Let's see what happens. That's full volley, and then let's charge. Be great if we could capture them last minute here, right? That'd be a real sort of morale victory right at the end. These supplies are somehow making their way back here. I respect their commitment. But it's too late. It's too little too late at this point. Too little too late. Time's up. The second we can end this, we're gonna. And my friends, that is a massive win at the Battle of Chickamauga. You can see we had 2 corps here, the enemy had 4. In terms of numbers, this was pretty evenly matched. As always, they slightly outnumbered us, but you're talking about thousands rather than tens of thousands for a change. Casualties, why? Wow. Okay, so looking at the exacts of casualties, they're 2 to 1 for infantry. They are, oh my god, they're almost 10 to 1 in terms of guns. Cavalry is a little more rough on our side, and we managed to capture 500. They captured none. Goals, we're literally ticking everything, minus the Horseshoe Ridge. Units wise, 3,000 kills on the 2nd Rebel Yell. That's my personal best for kills in a battle. Smokey's Bandits, they only have 860 men left, but they killed 2,500. That's a 3-for-1 trade there. Very happy with that. Dixie Boys coming in. Moody, a yet unnamed brigade, taking 600 losses, but with, you know, 1,600 kills. A very good showing. You can see we dominate the top half here. We really do. And our 24-pounder cannons are definitely paying for themselves. This is the bit I'm dreading. In terms of officers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds with 1 deceased, sadly. And then the most important part of this, other than obviously getting the win, the goods. We've captured, rescued a sort of combined 4,600 Springfields. Ironically, the Harper's Ferry, we've got about 1,600 as well. 2 20-pounders, which I'm fine with. Smiths, we've got about 360 back. Frank Wessons, which are hella expensive. We've got 400 of them now. That's almost a full sort of brigade can be kitted out with them. Spencer Carbines, we've captured some. We'll probably sell them. We've got some more Sharps that we've rescued. We've rescued some Enfields. Springfields, Hunters, 10-pounders. Right, nothing more exciting going on here. Whitworths, we got some of them back. I felt really confident pretty much throughout that, other than when the battlefield started unlocking in front of us. So I'm looking forward to going on to whatever's next. So we're going to get 2 career points, 20 reputation, 11,000 men, so we're not quite covering our losses there. And we're getting 187,000. We got 1,000 men for the 500 prisoners we exchanged, so that's massive as well. And I reckon we're going to have to spend a good while going over this and fixing it. That, however, though, is something I'll do for the next episode. I've just clocked that theRandolfski is now level 3. So let's have a quick look at what we want to do here. We can go for leader, get a bigger command radius, more morale resistance. We can go for attacker, which means people are faster and they have more stamina around us. Or we can go for defender, which grants more cover and more melee. I think we're going to go for defender. No. We're going to go for leader. We're going for leader there and committing that to the first scoring theRandolfski himself. My friends, though, we finished this string of 3 episodes all in Chickamauga, I think on a very, very high note. I do feel good, however, we're going to have to completely restructure our army. There's not much more to say, other than with a smile on my face to say, until the next one, toodle pip for now.